there, welcome to my channel. This is Diana with the Paper Pineapple, and today I'm going to be working on week 21 of my 2022 Project Life album. So this week I'm going to do an opposite approach from last week. Last week I had a bunch of pictures in the middle and I numbered them, and then I just did a card to just briefly describe what happened in my pictures. So this week I'm going to do it the other way around. I'm going to have the pictures and put them in by order, by date, and then I'm going to focus more on the journaling this time around. So in the center I'm going to put all of the stories from each documenting each day. So I'm going to focus more on the details of the day, and I'm going to put that in the center. So I'm going to go ahead and use the stamp set that has the days of the week, and I'm going to use the abbreviation because the full out spelling of each day won't fit on my 3x4 cards. So I went ahead and just put them all on my Misty stamp platform, and I'm using Tim Holtz Distress Oxide in Cracked Pistachio, and I'm going to go ahead and make sure that these are nice and crisp, and I'm just going to fussy cut these out to put on my pictures. And I do put them in order. Well, at least I try to. So yeah, I'm just going to speed this up a little bit so that you guys don't have to be so bored with me fussy cutting. So now the fussy cutting is done, and I'm onto my journaling blocks, and I went ahead and printed up my journaling on these 3x4 cards. I will link a video in the description so that you can see how I do this. No Photoshop needed. So I'm going to go ahead and cut these out, and then I'm ready to adhere the days of the week onto my pictures. So I'm just quickly adhering those onto the bottom of the pictures on my 3x4 cards. And it's really easy to do, and then I just do a little swapping here and there, just make sure that I have them in chronological order. And I just figured that this week I wanted to focus more on the journaling this time around, and so sometimes from time to time I will do that, just to focus a little bit more on the stories. So I got all my journaling blocks in the middle, and so now I'm going to cut these furthermore, and I'm going to pick out a paper pad. It's called Kawaii Dream. I believe is from Recollections, so it's like a Michael's paper pad, and they're so cute. But I love all these little pastel colors, and I figured since I have the sequins from last week, these kind of mesh well with the sequins that are already on the layout. So I just pulled up a couple of prints from those. I love this gummy bear print, and then there's some like polka dots and these cute strawberries and hearts and stars, and then I think there's like a sunburst of colors. I absolutely love those colors, and I'm just going to quickly cut out these in 3x4 form so that I can use these to map my journaling on. So I'm going to go ahead and speed this up for you. Okay, so now I have all my papers cut, and then I quickly arrange them with the block that I want to put the journaling on. And so I just go through them, through the prints, and shuffle these cards around. And then I put my pictures in as well so that I can work on my journaling. So for this part, I'm just going to quickly cut off the journaling block a little further so that you could see more of the print. And I decide that I'm going to go ahead and put these two together. I use washi tape. I'm ready to trim down my journaling, and I'm going to go ahead and cut those in smaller squares so that you could see the actual prints on the 3x4 cards. So I'm going to go ahead and speed that up for you as well, and I'll see you in a bit. have my journaling perfectly on my little cards, I'm gonna go ahead and add my pictures into their pockets, and decide that the next thing to do is to adhere my journaling onto my cards. Sometimes I have to trim my 3x4 pictures because sometimes the pockets are a little smaller than the actual 3x4, so sometimes it needs a little trimming. I don't mind it, just use some scissors, cut that a little piece off, and then I'm ready to adhere my journaling. So now I pull out these ephemera pack, or die cuts if you will, from Pink Fresh Studio, I believe. It is from the Happy Heart collection, and I'm going to be using Puffy stickers from the same collection as well, from Pink Fresh Studio. So I'm going to go ahead and just kind of just eyeball where I want the journaling, and then decide that I'd go through all these little ephemera pieces and see what works well with my journaling for that day. I think this is like the part that I look forward to, is going through all the little things, and then I use my art glitter glue and adhere the die cuts, and then I pull out these puffy stickers. They're one of my go-tos. I love die cuts, puffy stickers, and enamel dots. I just feel like they just complete the layout with those little pop-up embellishments. I just think they're super cute, and I love these colors. I feel like these colors mesh well with the prints with this collection that I picked out. So I'm just going to go ahead and add these to my cards. I'm going to go ahead and speed this up as well and let you watch, and I'll see you guys at the end. So now that my cards are totally embellished, I'm going to go ahead and add those in the pockets, and I just take a brief look over my layout, see if they feel that it needs anything else, and I pretty much call this good. I love how this came out. I'm happy that I focused on my journaling this week. I think it's important to document the daily things, not just for special occasions, but just the everyday living. And this was a great week. My boys had open house. I got to see them do all, have all their work completed, and then I got to volunteer in the classroom, took popcorn in my son's class. I watched a movie and had candy and popcorn. My husband brought me flowers, just because flowers, I love when he does that, because it's such a wonderful surprise, and it just shows me that he loves me and he's just thinking of me. So I absolutely love that gesture, so I had to put that in. And then our date night, when we went out, we love sushi. We usually have a weekly date night, and that's one of the days that we do take advantage is to go eat sushi together. And the picture above is a picture of my husband in his man habitation. He doesn't want to call it man cave. And he had this recliner. The neighbors gifted him a leather recliner and sofa set, and so he added that to his new space, and he's just loving it. So I'm just watching him eat pizza, watch his fights. And this other picture here, I decided to do a flip up because I had another picture I wanted to add. It's a picture of Veronica and I taking a little pineapple juice break while we were crafting. She came over and we were just, you know, in a cheering mood, and we decided to take a picture of our drinks. So I definitely wanted to add on there, and I think I added fancy to that. And then the bottom picture below is a picture. I received a birthday package from my sister. My sister lives in Colorado, and her family sent me this wonderful package. It was themed. It was all decorated because I love donuts, and so she themed it a donut and flamingos because I also like flamingos. And it was super cute. She had everything flamingos, from a towel to a little what do they call it, teeny babies. It was just super cute. Absolutely loved it. But here is the final layout, and I hope you guys like the video. Give it a thumbs up if you like what you see, and if you aren't subscribed, please consider subscribing. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that you add this approach to your projects. I'll see you guys in the next crafty video. Bye guys!